Hey you guys, so I just want to give a big thank you to my friends at Keen for sponsoring today's video. Keen provides access to professional psychics and spiritual advisors. If you've never gotten a personal psychic reading, I think now is definitely the time to give it a try. The general readings on YouTube are awesome, but if you want something specific for you, whether you need answers on career, clarity on life's changes, if you're seeking answers in your love life or relationships, I definitely recommend that you get a personal psychic reading. With Keen, you can get an instant psychic reading anytime, 24/7, whenever you need answers. You never have to wait. There's always someone available to help you. Or if you develop a relationship with your advisor, you can easily schedule a call whenever it's convenient. I know you guys have heard me recommend and talk about Keen time and time again. It's because I actually use the service myself and I trust it. Keen is so confident that they actually back their readings with a satisfaction guarantee. So if you're wondering about the price of a personal psychic reading, Keen is one of the most affordable ways to get a psychic reading, and each week Keen sends its users discounts on readings. And I have a special offer for you guys. When you use my link in the description, visit trykeen.com/passionate, and as a new Keen customer, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. So thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Let's get into your reading. Hey Leo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me for your love reading for November. My name is Lynn, I'm a psychic medium. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, welcome back. I love you guys. Let's get into it and see what is coming in, Leo, for your love life in November. Okay, just know that I send you all much love and light. And I fill your reading with love and light. And before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Leo, let's see what is going on in your love life this month. What kind of energy is coming your way? Let's see. Oh, man. I wonder if any of you have gone through something recently, if things are rocky with someone. I see Taurus's energy coming through. I wonder if any of you are dealing with a Taurus. Could be your moon or rising signs. There could be Taurus cross watchers. So these are the energies coming through in November. It just looks to me like if something is not stable and if something is rocky in your love life now, I'll be really, really honest with you, Leo. It looks like things could even come to an end with someone. This doesn't come around all of a sudden. This is the energy of someone who has actually built something with someone. The Tower card is like everything that's led up to this moment. And with these two energies coming through, the Tower and the Five of Pentacles, it honestly looks like something that's rocky could come to an end. But like I said, if you're in a place now where your relationship is good, don't worry about something like ending. I feel like this is energy already of something that's rocky, already of someone that's lonely. I see this energy here, and remember, it could be yours, Leo. It could even be how this person is feeling about you, you know, just to keep an open mind. But the energy is like, I just want to feel like I have found my safe place. I just want to feel like I'm where I belong and like I'm supported. And right now I feel like I'm not supported. I feel like a beggar. You make a beggar out of me. If you're feeling this way when it comes to someone, Leo, and you feel like they keep you at arm's length, or they don't fully open up to you the way that you want, if you're not a part of their life the way that you'd want to be, you might actually even be the one who chooses to end things with this person. chooses to end things with them. I just see the energy here of some, like, overall what it's like is the way, and some of you could have already had this moment. Some of you could have already had this moment with this person where either you had an argument, some kind of falling out, you could be in separation from them now. For others of you, seeing this as the overall energy, this is going to lead to a lot of frustration. And I tell you that because maybe if you see it, you can change certain things around, because the problem here is, like, someone is not speaking up for themselves. They're not being fully honest about what they want to say, and they're compromising, bending, even on things that are very important to them. As far as, like, their standards, what they want in a person, what they want a relationship to be like, from a deeply rooted place of even things that they were taught were acceptable and unacceptable growing up. It's the way that this person has shaped their whole belief in what's right, what's traditional to them. And then when you see these kind of energies coming through, and then even the Eight of Cups there, it is the way that someone, if they haven't already, because it's about to get to the breaking point, that's the thing. And if it hasn't already, I just see where this energy builds up. It's going to build up. It's going to come to a head. So if you feel like you're accepting way more than you should right now, Leo, it's very important that you voice the truth to this person, that you don't hold back, and that you're really honest with yourself even about the way that you compromise and the things that you accept that deep down you don't really want to accept. It's important that you're honest with yourself. Some of you can come to the realization and you see that and you don't want to deal with it anymore. For others of you, you might take the message from Spirit, and instead of, like, keeping things inside and holding back, you may choose to stop bending so much, stop compromising, and actually say what it is that you want from them, what you need from them. I just know that if someone doesn't speak up and they just keep, because this is really going against what's important to them. Important. And I mean, like, deeply, like, important, their core values, what they really believe in. You know, how they should be treated in a relationship, what they should and should not accept. It could be time for someone to put their foot down, because it's almost like inevitable. Whoever keeps stuffing things down and holding it inside, it's going to come to a head. It's going to become very frustrating. That's what I can see. So in that energy, there's also advice to you from Spirit about maybe what you should speak up about. Eight of Cups coming through. I just feel like there's a separation that's coming in for you guys, honestly. But like I said, if things are, make sure that things are really good with you and your person. And a little bit of advice, if they're telling you something, Leo, over and over and over again, I would really pay attention to that, because, you know, to be fair, this could be your person's energy and the way that things just become more and more frustrating for them, and they could be the one that just feels so misunderstood. It's like you're not, it's almost like the way that this person feels, right? You're not really all the way there for me anyway, so what is really going to be missing? And I don't say that to be cruel, but that's what the energy is like. Someone who feels so lonely, it's like, well, I'm so lonely anyway. It's like we don't even really have what I want us to have. It's interesting that this Nine of Cups is coming in reverse with the Magician in reverse. I just think that it's almost like, try speaking up for yourself, and if you know you repeated yourself over and over and over again, Leo, because that's the energy that I can see, and I just kind of laugh because I know how frustrating it can be. I would just make sure that you do that first before making any, like, big changes to the connection. Just so if you do choose to walk away, or however this goes, you can honestly feel like you tried everything. It's very important for you to realize what you have control over and what you don't have control over. Because it's almost like a choice. If someone wants to keep compromising and not living in their truth, not speaking up, they almost like teach this person that it's okay to treat them that way. I just see where things can become very frustrating for you, Leo. And then it makes me wonder, well, is it something that's really meant to keep going on and on and on like this? Because why would you, if this is your energy, why would you feel so lonely like this? Why would you feel so misunderstood like this? Why is it, how is that fair that you're the one that has to keep compromising on things that are really important to you? I think that what someone wants here the most is to just feel like they're special in the eyes of their person. To feel like they truly have a sense of being understood and they truly have a sense of belonging. The Five of Pentacles is almost like, it's like a neediness in the energy. I look at it emotionally, but if you want to take it literally, I wonder if any of you feel like you even need your person's help financially. You know, or if you just like maybe need them to contribute more somehow. That's what I see happening though. I just feel if things are not talked about and everything keeps getting like overlooked and accepted, it really is going to make someone feel frustrated to the point where they just are over it. So over it. I want to look at this Tower card. Isn't that funny? So look at these energies that keep repeating, right? And then look at these Five of Pentacles. You see how they're repeating like that? I almost wonder if the two of you are like mirroring each other, and if it's because when it repeats like that, and if it's like hard for you to see things from their perspective, it's kind of like both of you may even feel like you do that. Both of you may even feel like you're right, and you will have a harder time seeing things from the other one's perspective. Now, since that energy comes through, for those of you that are in a relationship now and you feel like everything is stable, I think it is important to, you know, pay attention to what your person might be telling you, repeating themselves over and over, because it's serious and it could lead to a lot of frustration if they feel like they're being misunderstood. Okay, Leo, that's what I can see. It's just something about the way that the two of you like both kind of want the same things from each other. Like both of you want, I think both of you want a relationship. Both of you want to feel like you're in a place where you're comforted and taken care of. Both of you want that. And then it's funny the way that the energy repeats. It's almost like both of you feel like the other one has shut you out. The other one's pushing you away. Oh, and like I was gonna say, for those of you where everything is okay in your connection right now, since it's a weird dynamic coming in for November, where it's hot, just keep this in the back of your mind so you can fix it quickly. The way that the two of you may kind of butt heads with just certain things and you feel like I'm right and they're like, no, I'm right. Do you know what I mean? Even if your connection is in a good place now, there is that energy that I can see coming in. So you can stay 2 steps ahead of it by just, it's funny because if you can recognize it in the moment. Like if you feel really strong about something and your person feels really strong about it too, this could even like, you could think back to the reading and remember like, oh, okay, because why go like that and go at it? Do you know what I mean? The mirroring. So try to show to your person what you want to see. That's for those of you that I feel like the relationship is in, or maybe it's in a good place, or maybe this is even a message to you to be able to fix certain things, because things need to be fixed. I mean, that's the bottom line. Things need to be fixed. I feel like this is your energy, Leo, obviously, because I'm reading for you, but you know, it's general, so I have to kind of put it out there for both sides. Whoever is not speaking up and keeps compromising, bending on things that are super important to them, they're just going to get frustrated. They're just going to get frustrated. And I feel like their frustrations, like I said, this is not something that happens suddenly. This is something that it builds and builds and builds and builds until it just becomes frustrating, annoying. Okay, I'm going to look at this Five of Pentacles. Now it's funny because there's a lot of energy here of mirroring each other. Because I just see the way that someone wants to feel more desired. They want to feel like, they want their person to make them feel that way. They want their person to make them feel like they're special and like, don't take this the wrong way, but it's almost like I want to feel like I'm a trophy. It's not that they want to, it's not like they want something shallow. And it's not like they want to be controlled. But they just want to feel, I guess it's like their person realizing how special they are. And to put them on a pedestal. And right now, the energy that I can see coming in is the way that someone doesn't feel that way, but they want that. And if any of you watching here are wondering like how to fix things with your person, that is the key to it all. Making them feel like they are understood, loved, special, comforted, taken care of. Okay, Leo, that's what I can see. I'm gonna look at the Five of Pentacles. I can see Capricorn's energy here. I wonder if any of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Or it could be cross watchers. Maybe it's your moon or rising sign, Leo. It's like this energy of why do you let certain things like control you? Why do you let certain things stand between us? That's what I feel like some of you could talk about. That's how some of you could feel and ask yourselves and kind of question things. Someone I feel is caught up in like a rut and a cycle, and maybe they don't even see that they are that way. That could be how you feel about your person, like just wanting them to get it, wanting them to recognize things. You know what? They'll see it when the Tower moment happens, if indeed it does. That's where I feel like this person will start to like realize like there's so many things that I was holding on to, letting take control of me, letting come between me and my person that I shouldn't have. Because there'll be realizations, like, so for those of you that maybe already be in separation from your person, just know that it is going to get them to see the things that they choose to let bind them, hold them back, tie them down. It's a realization, and I just see for those of you that have already separated from your person, how much they miss you, because that's what that energy is, missing you. I feel like they'll definitely try to come back and say like, look, I'm not doing that anymore. That's what the energy is like with Capricorn in reverse. Like, look, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not letting that take control of me. I'm not going to let that get in the way. See, this will come in. So for those of you that are in separation, just know that I feel like this person is going to come back around and say those things. And for those of you that, you know, maybe things are just getting to the point of being frustrating for you, if you're getting more and more irritable, and it hasn't yet come to the point where you are in separation from this person, if it gets to that point, just know that there will be realizations. And then I just see the way that someone, like, they miss the other one, and then they'll want to do right by them. They'll want to, you know, come back around and show them, confess that to them. So I wonder why I'm getting like such rocky energies for you guys. I mean, just look at these energies. So it just looks like November for some of us Leos could be a bit like dramatic when it comes to love. Honestly, it does. That's what I can see. I want to look at this Nine of Cups. It could just be like that, you know, waves, ups, down, ups and downs, like rockiness. Just, and it's just important, you know, I don't tell you guys this to like be discouraging or give you like bad news. This is the biggest problem, the way that someone is like compromising so much and they're just like not living in their truth. I think they're just settling, they're settling, and then they're not even speaking up. They bite their tongue, they hold back, and they even are not truthful with themselves. And that's a problem. It's only going to create a separation. Okay, Leo, let's look at the Nine of Cups. It's funny that the way that these messages keep repeating like that. I just wonder if you guys will go like tit for tat with each other, but what good will that really do? And since I keep seeing that vibe, for those of you that you and your person are in a good place, or even for all of you here, just know that that vibe is coming in for November, because you can get ahead of it. Just keep in the back of your mind the mirroring, so you can show to your person what you want them to show back to you, because that can switch the whole dynamic of things. It's like a weird vibe that I see coming in with the mirroring. And maybe some of you just don't know how to put into words what it is that you feel, what it is that you want to say. Because I can see that the Ace of Swords repeating like that is maybe the way that even someone like doesn't know how to approach their person, feels tongue-tied, you know, doesn't have all the right words. No matter what happens, I do see where, even if like a separation comes in, I do see a lot of longing for the other one, missing the other one, and then like realizations and like a vow, I want to say a vow that's made, like I'm not gonna let that come between us. That's what I can see. And I wonder, you know, of course for everyone it's a personal thing about what this represents. It's heavier for some of you than it is for others, that's for sure. But I'm not going to be nosy and like just put people's business out there. But you'll know what that is for you, and I just see the way that this person wants to like a vow. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to be this way. I'm going to break my bad habits, that kind of thing. So it's rocky. It's up, it's down. It's up, it's down. Some of you will kind of feel things out, I feel, when this person comes back around. See, it's funny because I wonder where you are right now. Some of you are in a place where you might already be separated from this person, not talking to them right now. Others of you could be in a place where things are like rocky. You're getting more and more frustrated. And others of you, your relationship is okay, but just watch out for the frustrating things that can come in November. So I know I'm giving like a whole story here, but for those of you that are separated from your person, wondering if you're going to get back together, it's like kinda you get back together kinda, but then it's still like unsure. The Two of Wands in reverse lets me know that, and then the Nine of Cups in reverse, those two together is like, well, I'm kind of feeling things out, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if I can picture things the way that I used to be able to picture it. So I do see where there is that energy of some of you like getting back together with this person, but it's like not fully, not completely, not securely. I just think it's important for someone to think about what they should they still be settling? That's the thing. That's the thing about it. Should they still be settling for what really doesn't satisfy them, what they feel they really have to compromise on that's core and key to what they feel would make a healthy, vital relationship, partnership, connection? Because I just see where that energy is here. So even if you do get back together with this person, I just see where you're still questioning things, where you still feel like you don't have that security that you want. That doesn't mean it can't be fixed though. You know, for everyone, the path that they choose to take will be different. And it's just important to think back to the messages from Spirit about like what someone keeps settling for. Okay, and that's why I feel it's important for you to have this in your mind, Leo, what you have control over and what you don't have control over. You only have control over yourself and how you feel and what you choose to do. Like, you can't make anyone do anything. And then if you choose to accept this person back and you know they've shown you the same patterns, same behaviors over and over and over, it's just something to think about if it's still worth compromising on. Okay, Leo? I want to look at, so this energy's flipping over. 3 of Wands in reverse. It's just like a very rocky energy that I see coming in for some Leos in November. Because it's like uncertainty, unsure. Like the way that I used to look at this, I don't look at it like that anymore. That's how someone feels. That's what they're thinking. I just feel like, and even the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, there's just this energy of frustration. The way that some of you do feel now, or will start to feel like my kindness is being taken for weakness. Like, why do you feel you're going to test me? Why do you feel you're going to try me? You're not going to. Like, that's what this energy is. I feel like it's very feisty. It's someone who's like, if you think that I'm a pushover, I'm going to show you that I'm not. I'm going to prove that to you. That's what that energy is like. Now, to be fair, I wonder if both of you feel that way at the same time at times. Just to put it out there. And then it goes back to what Spirit is showing us about the mirroring and how to get ahead of the mirroring. Because it's not something that has to come to an end necessarily. And if you choose to take some of the messages from Spirit about how to like overcome things, what would be helpful, then maybe it can change the course of things, Leo, if that's what you want. You know, I want to look at the Magician. Isn't that funny? It's just crazy the way that these synchronicities are coming through. And Spirit is telling you there's certain things that you just have to let go of, Leo. Gemini's energy is here because this is like, okay, what can you control and what can't you control? You can only control yourself, what you choose to accept, how you'll react to certain things, your own behavior. I know it gets frustrating. But you cannot make anyone step their game up. You can't make them do anything, quite frankly. And I feel like that Magician is repeating like that for you to kind of remember that. You know, don't let anyone blame you for things. Okay, Leo, so wow, there's a lot of like ups and downs that I see coming in for Leo in November. Definitely. I wonder what's going on with you guys now. I wonder if you're in separation from this person now. And for those of you that aren't, you know, don't let the reading scare you. Don't let it scare you. It's just, maybe you can take a few tips from it and think about how the dynamic could be with you and your person. you know, with both of you, like, going head to head at times, like, I'm right, no, I'm right. That's what the energy can be like. So maybe this is something to think about. And I just see a whole story here, because some of you are separated from them now. Yeah, I think that you'll reconnect. I think you'll, like, get back together, but it's not with certainty. It's not with certainty. And then I feel like that's why it's important to remember that you can't make anyone do anything, and to think about what you deserve from a person. Okay, Leo, I love you guys. That's what I can see coming through in November. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on in your love life, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching the whole reading. I really appreciate it. And I just want to give a big thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.